She saw a huge snake crawling up her stairs. She screamed, but by the time her neighbors came out, the snake had disappeared completely. They didn't see anything. Precious had only lived in that compound for 2 months when everything changed. It was a quiet afternoon. Her dog kept barking like something was out there. Precious stepped outside to check, and that was when she saw it. A big snake, thick and long, crawling slowly up the stairs towards her door. She screamed so loudly the whole compound heard her. People rushed out. "What happened? Where's the snake?" they asked. Precious pointed at the staircase, shaking, but the snake has vanished. No trace. Everyone stared at her like she was crazy. The landlord's wife hissed and said, "Precious, I beg, don't give my house bad name. Snake care." They didn't believe her. Not one person. Precious felt embarrassed and terrified. She packed her things the next week and left the house for good. A new family moved in. They had heard rumors of a snake. They laughed it off, thinking it was just another dramatic house haunting story. But on the 3rd night, the entire compound woke up to the wife's scream. She had entered her baby's room and seen it, an old woman's shadow bending over the crib and leaning closer to her child. The wife fainted instantly. Her husband rushed in. The shadow disappeared like it never existed. The next morning, the family packed their things and ran. More tenants came after them, and each one experienced something strange in the house, and they all ran. Even some of the older tenants began to move out. But the landlord and his wife refused to believe anything supernatural. "People don't want our progress. It is an enemy attack," the wife said. But before strange things started happening, there was a tenant named Beauty. Quiet, gentle, and graceful. Always neatly dressed and wearing a strange old ring she treated like a treasure. Then one afternoon, the ring disappeared. Beauty searched everywhere. She asked the other tenant, but no one had seen it. So she went to the landlord and his wife. But instead of helping, they insulted her, called her dramatic, and said she was looking for pity. They humiliated her and dragged her to the police station. They told the police Beauty was accusing them falsely and even lied she was involved in illegal business. Beauty spent days in a court cell, crying, confused, and helpless. When she returned, she packed her belongings silently and left without a sound. But the truth nobody knew was this: the landlord's wife had found the ring while spreading clothes. She picked it and showed it to her husband. He examined it and took it to a collector. Then he discovered it was an ancient relic worth millions. He sold it to a museum instantly. The money changed their lives. They bought new cars, new lands, and expanded their business. They told no one, not even their friends or family or the other tenants living under their roof. Everyone thought she ran away out of shame. They didn't know the truth. To everyone, Beauty looked human, a calm, gentle girl who went to work every morning and returned like any normal person. But Beauty wasn't full human. Every night, she crossed into the spirit world, back to her real family. And the ancient ring her father gave her was the only thing that allowed her to live in both worlds. When the landlord and his wife stole it, her life collapsed. That same night, she tried to return home, but the passage rejected her. She tried again and again, but she couldn't cross. She became stuck in the human world and slowly started losing her ability to appear human at all. Her reflection disappeared. Her voice faded. Her body became nothing but a cold presence in empty rooms. But she saw something clearly. The landlord and his wife sold her ring and used the money to change their lives. She traced the ring to the museum, but the vessel it was placed in was forbidden to spirits. If she touched it, she would cease to exist completely. She pulled back, but something inside her snapped. They had taken her identity, her family, and her freedom. From that moment, the house she once lived in became her haunting ground. She appeared in form of snakes and shadow, chasing every tenant that came in. The house had chased everyone away. Only two remained, the ones Beauty wanted most. Soon, the house was silent. No laughter, no footsteps, no children playing, no tenants at all, except two, the landlord and his wife. They are the only ones left, the only ones Beauty had not touched yet, the only ones she was truly waiting for. And the night she came for them was the night the house finally stopped pretending and revealed what it had been hiding all along. Neighbors heard nothing, no scream, no struggle, not even a whisper. For 3 long days, no sound came from their flat or the entire house. But when a strange smell hit the street, some neighbors followed it to their apartment. The door was locked from inside, and when it was forced open, their bodies were found lying side by side, swollen, no wound, no poison, no sign of fight, just lifeless. Their phones were on the table, money untouched, cars untouched, everything normal except them. Beauty had finished what she started. After that day, nobody ever rented the house again. Nobody stayed there because now the house belonged to Beauty, and anyone who enters it enter a world. Dear listener, don't take what isn't yours. Respect is cheap, but wickedness is always expensive.